Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for today we're going to be taking a look at a creature that is seen very briefly in episode 4 A New Hope, and that is this guy here. This is Wioslea, or Wioslea, not quite sure how that name's pronounced. I'll give you a look at the name on the front of the card in a moment and let you make up your own mind as to how to pronounce her name. First and foremost, this is one of the weirdest looking aliens that I've ever seen from the Star Wars universe. I know there's some pretty creepy looking characters out there, but I think this one just takes the cake. The head of this character is so weird. She looks really strange, and that is evident from the picture on the front of the box. You see what I mean there? Really weird. There's the name of the character, as I said, so you can make up your own mind as to how it's pronounced. I'm going to call her Wioslea for the time being. Correct me if I'm wrong. This figure again comes with parts to build R2L3. Has the rest of the wave on the back and a small bio, which I will just read to you very briefly. It says, Wioslea is a salesperson for Spacesport Speeders, a used land speeder lot in Mos Eisley. Swayed by Kenobis Jedi mind trick, the female Vuvrian offers Luke 2,000 credits for his landspeeder, which he sells to pay for the trip to Alderaan. Obviously this is the character that we see after Luke and Obi-Wan's meeting with Han Solo and Chewbacca in the cantina. You can see Luke and Ben selling the landspeeder to her in the at Mos Eisley. The fact that she's so weird made it harder for me to believe that she was actually a female character. When I read up that she was a female, I was a bit like, oh my god, that's worrying. As I said in my last review about Laxivrak and Dice Ibergun's babies, can you imagine if this character mated with anything? It looked like a giant furball with eyes, if you ask me. What I really like about this figure in particular is the fact that while she does have a large Jedi-like robe, rather than just having the hood slot over the head and have these antennas having to rest underneath the hood, they've actually gone out and put holes in the hood so you can slot the antenna through, and I really like that feature. Kudos to Hasbro for doing that. You can take the hood down if you slide it over the antenna, and as you can see, really strange looking alien. As you can see, she's actually absolutely covered in eyes, and she's got a really weird looking mouth as well, as you can see. What I didn't realise up until just now is the fact that if you come around the back of her head, she's actually got eyes there as well. Really strange. When this figure was first announced, I think it was at the San Diego Comic-Con last year, everybody thought that she was a Jedi character. We knew who she was because obviously seeing her in episode 4, but she was shown in the promotional picture on the Hasbro slideshow at the Comic-Con. She was shown with a lightsaber, and everyone was like, oh, so she's a Jedi, right? This isn't the case. That was an error on Hasbro's part. That was actually the lightsaber of Obi-Wan Kenobi from the same wave. She doesn't come with a lightsaber, and she isn't actually a Jedi, so that's just clearing that little bit of confusion up. As you can see, she does come with a blaster pistol, and this is the same one that we've seen released with the Macquarie concept Chewbacca and the Sandstorm scene Han Solo from the Legacy Collection Wave 1. I really like the model of this blaster pistol. I really like its design. I think it's really cool. So I'm glad that we're seeing this blaster get a fair bit of use. Articulation on this figure is, actually I'm not quite sure for most of it. You can take the robes off, so that will allow me to give you a better look at the articulation. She's got a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel forearms, a swivel waist, swivel hips, no ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. The reason she's got no ball hinged knees is because her legs probably don't warrant that much articulation. They're a really weird shape. But she does have ball hinged ankles, so she does stand very nicely. The fact that people mistook this character for a Jedi was an easy mistake to make, you know, judging by what she's wearing. She does look a little bit like a Jedi. And as I've said in all my previous reviews, this character is going to go nicely in my Tatooine diorama, which I will probably try and get to doing another video on that at some point. Obviously, with the new camera that I've gotten, being able to pick up more detail on things, it'll be good to shoot the cantina with that camera. So there is Wioslea, the salesperson from A New Hope. A decent figure, nice little background character, and as I said, one of the creepiest looking aliens that we've seen in a long time, so kudos to Hasbro for coming up with this one. So I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll be back to review the final figure from this wave next, so stay tuned for that. And until then, as always, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.